October is National Movie Month, when the best of the newest movies will be shown at your favorite theaters. Join the world and share the romance, color, adventure, hilarity, excitement, and splendor that spell movies during National Movie Month. Be here in October. It's National Movie Month.
Jim Rex? What's Jim Rex? Would you believe a movie audience guide presented as a public service by this theater's management to help you select your motion picture entertainment? Well, that's what it is. And we urge you to learn these rating symbols and use them as a guide for you and your family. G means suggested for general audiences, all ages. M, suggested for mature audiences, parental discretion advised. R, restricted, persons under 16 not admitted unless accompanied by parent or adult guardian. X, persons under 16 will not be admitted. This seal in advertising indicates that the film was approved under the Motion Picture Code of Self-Regulation.
Riot! It's causing a riot!
Louder, you lousy cop! Don't you touch that kid!
Riot on Sunset Strip. Stars Aldo Ray, Mimsy Farmer, Michael Evans, Larry Mock, Tim Rooney in The Happening that blazed headlines across the nation.
Well, I tried everything.
Teenagers, wild, beat, protesting, with no direction, no goal, fighting only for the right to be heard. Have you ever been to a blanket party?
Grass smokers.
Their story is it shouldn't be unlawful.
Come on, get with it. Let's go to a freakout. Do you know what acid can do to an inexperienced young girl?
I don't know what happened.
5 boys have been here.
The most shocking film of our generation.
This is the story of Jade Cochran, a country girl who knew there had to be something better than waiting tables in a greasy roadside stand.
Give me my check, Jade.
She didn't know what or where it was, but she was going to get it. Even if she had to lie, cheat, beg, or steal for it, she was going to get it. For Jade Cochran. When the carnival came to town and left, Jade left with it. From that day on, something evil hauntingly clouded the trail of the gypsy caravan. Filmed on location on one of America's largest traveling carnivals where it could have happened. It began with an argument between Blackie and Pretty Boy. That ended when a man was maimed. You'll shudder and panic when you behold lust-inspired human combat, all the more appalling in crimson-stained color. You'll recoil in horror as something barbaric occurs behind the tents and tinsel of a monster midway on the Alley of Nightmare. You'll gasp in astonishment when you witness nature's human mistakes. You'll see it all and more when you see She-Freak and tell no one what you see.
Forget the medals. Throw away the rule book. In this man's war, if you want to survive, you play dirty. Michael Caine as Captain Douglas, leading a bunch of desert rats whose only ideal was a lust for money and a pact to play dirty. No No target impossible. Rommel supply lines, oil dumps, convoys. If you failed, you bought it. Murderers, thieves, deserters, hand-picked by an unscrupulous colonel.
War is a criminal enterprise. I fight it with criminals. Named Sadok. Tunisian. He threw a bomb into a cafe. We got 14 years. He's our demolition man. Cost us Manu. Smuggling arms and explosives into Egypt. First-class armor. Boudesh. Going a bit strong with an Egyptian girl. Her brothers came down to invite him to his wedding. He shot them. Communications. Kafkaridis, a Cypriot. His game was narcotics in a big way. Transport and supply. Captain Leach.
The black sheep of an otherwise admirable family from County Dublin.
You play dirty, Captain Leach. The way to survive here is to watch, listen, and say nothing. I play safe.
Ladies first, and forget the sentiment. The name of the game was Dirty. And they played it to the hilt. Chivalry dies here. No conscience, no appeal. Forget honor, forget duty, forget the rules. Just remember one thing. Play dirty.
Cable's going! Get down!
You want me to inform against my own men, sir?
Do you know any other way of stopping them?
Nothing could stop them. Like jackals, they scavenge their way behind the enemy lines, grabbing, blasting, lusting, rebelling against authority, unleashing their fury at anything that crossed their path. Get in, blast, and get out. Obey only one rule if you want to survive. Play dirty.
Yes, that's Mondo Daytona, or How to Swing on Your Spring Vacation. Filmed in swinging Daytona Beach, Florida, while 100,000 college students lived it up in the sun. You may see yourself or someone you know.
Well, that time's an orgy. Besides that, it's had good weather, lots of fun.
It's got girls, girls, and more girls.
Down in the boondocks, down in the boondocks.
Double shot of my baby love, yeah, yeah, yeah. Double shot of my baby. What kind of food?
There's plenty of action in the daytime that was never taught at school. Man, at night it goes and goes. It's all in Mondo Daytona and plenty more. Don't miss it.
I'm going to get the highest grades, and studying isn't going to have anything to do with it.
Kim wants to graduate from Malibu High with honors. Most kids do it by making grades. Kim does it by making appointments.
What are you doing after school? If you're interested, I'll be at High Point.
I'm not interested.
High Point. I'll be there.
She's studying with the best instructors at Malibu High. And if she can't learn enough from 9 to 3,
You game for a little game?
she takes her teachers on a field trip.
Well, that's an offer hard to resist.
Then don't.
Malibu High. Malibu High, where the most important subject is physical education.
How are you, Miss Beckley?
The best, sir. I need extra help, Mr. Mooney. I mean personal help. Couldn't we get together after school?
From history to physics.
The next report cards are about to come out. I want you to know what grade I expect.
About your grades, Miss Beckley. Truly remarkable.
From botany to driver's ed.
What grade do you expect?
An A.
All A's in all of your classes except Miss Damon's English class?
This is the story of a schoolgirl named Kim.
I don't understand. You never seem to study anymore.
Relax, Mr. Elmhurst. Enjoy the view.
Who was the best in her class. Malibu High.
But not deep enough. Who are you supposed to be, Sabu's mother?
Look, Flabberino, why don't you leave and make room for about 6 more tables?
I seem to detect a tinge of animosity.
What's the idea of sneaking him into the house in the afternoon when I'm not home?
You don't live here anymore.
Touche.
You keep your touche out of this. Hey! Is there a doctor in the house? Follow me!
What are you doing? Number one, it sounds like music. Number two, you're singing and I can understand every word you're saying.
Dad, Nancy and I are going to get married.
He's putting me on, isn't he? Oh, that's Victorian bourgeois. What the hell is this?
I'm taking a bath.
Pull the plug and let the soap out. I don't want to see bubbles, I want to see baubles.
Oh, honey.
And don't stay in there too long, you can get wrinkled.
When the two kings of comedy get together for the first time.
How would you like to step outside?
I certainly would.
Well, please do, so we can all breathe again.
When a galloping guru sparks a hysterical happening. That's when you learn how to commit marriage.
Oliver, please, don't make waves. Please.
In the barrio, the homeboys know that everything happens on the boulevard. And the boulevard happens at night. Lowriders cruise a whole world that's just a boulevard wide, while the cholos live with a vengeance, one night at a time.
I knew when to get out. I don't know about Chuco.
Turn it around, come on! This is the best job you ever had. Where you gonna go next, huh?
I ain't from no barrio, it's just me.
Chuco!
I wanted to be there, man. But I just get real mad sometimes. And I want to do something, you know? I want to do something, but I don't know what.
Two brothers fight to survive.
when a dude gets hit up and he doesn't do nothing about it, he's ranking on his own barrio, man. What the hell have we got?
And they meet at a point of honor where the only solution is revenge.
I want you to take the car and go to your parents' place.
Wait a minute.
We gotta keep control. Just the dudes who did it.
But to really understand, you've got to live through Boulevard Nights.
Step right up and see the greatest shock show on earth. Or 6 feet under it. Killer Carnival of Blood. It will scare you out of your wits. See Blood Doctor, Blood Demon, Blood Brides, and Blood Fiend in the panic show that will freeze your plasma numb. It's a transfusion of terror that's for the strong only. Killer Carnival of Blood. Now, all on one super horror showcase, over 4.5 hours of non-stop all-scare terror. Starring Christopher Lee, Lex Barker, John Ashley, and the all-dead inhuman creatures from the Tombs of Doom. Killer Carnival of Blood. Thrill to shock upon shock as the dungeons of doom claim new terrified victims and the horrors of supernatural forces are unleashed upon those marked for revenge. See the one, the only, the original Killer Carnival of Blood. Nightmare dreams, blood-curdling screams, and fantastic beams.
It was raised in the jungle. Naked as a jaybird. She must die.
Here are some maps, Mr. Yates. Maps of Oriana's treasure.
What do I call you?
Eve.
Come.
Yates, I'm not going to be greedy. I leave you the rest of the treasure.
There she is! That's show business.
A rocket ship to unexplored planets, captured by unknown powers. Yog, monster from space. You are powerless against me.
An irresistible, terrorizing monster.
We have merged ourselves into the giant crab and the jungle turtle.
Monsters never before seen. The unconquerable. The unbelievable. Yog, monster from space.
Africa explodes with 1,000 surprises in the adventure hunt for the world's most fabulous diamond, called the Southern Star.
That's the biggest diamond I have ever seen in my life. You thinking what I'm thinking? What are you thinking? Listen, you get one chance in a lifetime, and you've got to take it.
Siegel cheats for it. Andrus schemes for it.
I hate you! I hate you!
So you finally made up your mind about me?
Wells kills for it.
Where is it, boy? If I tell you, you'll kill me. We'll kill you anyway.
You want that diamond, and I'm the only one that knows where it is.
Adventure as only Jules Verne could have imagined. The Southern Star. For mature audiences, parental discretion advised.
Steve McQueen is level-headed. He's eagle-eyed, two-fisted, a tower of strength. He's not as fast as he used to be. That's what makes him human. But he is the hunter. And that's what makes him dangerous.
Mr. Thorson is a bounty hunter.
Sheriff wants to see you. Now. Now look, Sheriff, I've come over 1,500 bucks.
Goodbye, Mr. Thorson.
Bye, Sheriff.
Steve McQueen is the hunter. The true story of Ralph Thorson. A man who's just as soft-hearted as he is hard-headed. But he's not a cop. He's America's last bounty hunter.
Where'd he come from?
The courts have given him the right to go anywhere.
They may pursue principal into another state.
And use any means.
If necessary, may break and enter his home.
To bring criminals back to justice.
Yeah.
Thorson, I'm gonna kill you.
But now, someone he went after is coming after him.
Remember how to shoot this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's got a full clip. Bang, 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 bang. Okay? Assault, attempted murder, armed robbery. A very bad boy.
No, he's a good boy. He's a little mixed up, maybe.
And he's a shooter, too.
He really wants to come in. You'll see how happy he'll be to see you. You'll talk, you'll make friends.
got a criminal he goes after that he doesn't bring back. One way or another. Unless they can get to him first. Steve McQueen is the hunter.
So scary, so terrifying, we dare you to see The Maniacs Are Loose, the world's first horror movie made in hallucinogenic hypnovision. Hallucinogenic horrors not only on the screen, but in the audience all around you. It's a hallucinogenic nightmare. You are put in the middle of the picture with bloodthirsty maniacs all around you. Not only on the screen, but live maniacs in the audience. All over the theater, looking for victims. Homicidal maniacs escape from an asylum. They terrorize a community. Gullible, love-starved women become their prey. And you'll see these same bloodthirsty maniacs in the audience all around you, alive. For the thrill of your life, see The Maniacs Are Loose.
American dreamer.
5 easy pieces. Easy Rider, Taxi Driver. Important and deeply personal films, each in its own way, has become a classic. Each told the story of people looking for their own piece of the American dream. The Farmer is a motion picture in this special tradition. It's a story of a man who takes a stand. A man who says no and means it. A man like Kyle Martin. All he wanted from life was his farm and a chance to make something of it. Maybe he wanted too much.
The American dreamer.
A one-man farm can't make money.
I just need more time.
You are a loser.
When they took away his land, the farmer didn't get mad. He got even. When they tried to burn him out, the farmer didn't get mad. He got even. But when they killed his best friend and attacked the woman he loved, the farmer became the avenger. Columbia Pictures presents Gary Conway as the farmer. An uncompromising explosion of total vengeance. The farmer. He never gets mad. He gets even.
The American dreamer. Sometimes a thinker, sometimes a schemer, sometimes a child.
The farmer.
Sometimes a wise man. A lonely soul.
How long has it been since you really enjoyed yourself? Maybe you need a special delivery to turn you on.
How do you like the view?
Not bad. No, it's not bad at all.
Which one do you think's the real me?
I don't know. Once in a great while, two hot young stars make the sparks fly.
I understand exactly why you robbed that bank.
Bullshit. We did it for the money.
Sybil Shepherd, that taxi driver girl.
Okay, fellas.
And Bo Svensson, the 6'6" star of Walking Tall Part 2, come together in special delivery.
You don't think I'm trying to pick you up, do you?
Yep.
Well, you're right.
Special delivery is your invitation to escape.
I got a plan, but if it peters out, never go to bed with another Marine.
Now you tell me.
Hubert, they're real. Open your mouth and we blow your ass off.
Unfortunately, your special delivery may be postmarked danger. Special delivery is the zaniest delivery of the year.
Hey!
It looks so masculine. Hang on to the belly, Joe!
Come back here with my guy!
Don't miss it. Special delivery. Rated PG. Parental guidance suggested.
you'll get everything that's coming to you.
Don't ever try and cheat me, Landau. The cops might be interested in knowing what you're doing with them bodies.
What kind of mind takes from the grave the bone and flesh remains of the sacred dead?
Still young. What are you, nuts? That's a corpse. Now get going.
Cats become savage killers when they eat human flesh.
Well, the sample wasn't really large enough to be definitive, but, yeah, it could be human.
You know, somehow this is tied into it.
Wish I knew what was on the other side of this door.
More spine-tingling thrills, more bone-crushing terror than you've ever seen before. Now, in the Corpse Grinder. There's never been suspense like this, because there's never been anything like the Corpse Grinders.
But I know the answer is in that pet food factory, and I'm going down there.
You'll witness blood-curdling horror when you meet the Corpse Grinders.
Angie!
The Corpse Grinders, the most blood-chilling motion picture you've ever seen.
Breaker 19.
Take Sexy Sadie and Sweet Cakes, two CB hustlers out to make a big score.
We're back on the road, so come on, all you truckers and your smokies, too.
Pit them against a small-town redneck sheriff out on Smokey Patrol.
What we got here is Grand Theft Auto.
And you got the makings of the wildest blockade-busting car chase and trucker's roadblock that ever barreled across the motion picture screen in Smokey and the HOTWIRE Gang. There's no band they can't rip off. There's no rig they can't outrun. There's no roadblock they can't smash through. Smokey and the HOTWIRE Gang. More heavy trucking, more highballing and hard driving than you ever put the pedal to the metal to see. Smokey and the HOTWIRE Gang for the CB ride of your life. Starring James Keach, an Ace Pix production, released by NMD Films, in color, rated PG, parental guidance suggested.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
But not deep enough. Who are you supposed to be, Sabu's mother?
Look, Flabberino, why don't you leave and make room for about 6 more tables?
I seem to detect a tinge of animosity.
And what's the idea of sneaking him into the house in the afternoon when I'm not home?
You don't live here anymore.
Touche.
You keep your touche out of this. Hey! Is there a doctor in the house? Follow me!
Wait a minute! What are you doing? Number one, it sounds like music. Number two, you're singing and I can understand every word you're saying.
Dad, Nancy and I are going to get married.
He's putting me on, isn't he? Oh, that's Victorian bourgeois. What the hell is this?
I'm taking a bath.
Pull the plug and let the soap out. I don't want to see bubbles, I want to see baubles.
Oh, honey.
And don't stay in there too long, you can get wrinkled.
When the two kings of comedy get together for the first time.
How would you like to step outside?
I certainly would.
Well, please do, so we can all breathe again.
When a galloping guru sparks a hysterical happening. That's when you learn how to commit marriage.
Oliver, please, don't make waves. Please.
Look out, world! Here comes Smokey and the Good Time Outlaws.
I know how to cook, yeah, I know how to roast, yeah, I know how to sing that country song.
What seems to be the problem, officer?
Long-haired hippie freaks, that's what the problem is.
Young comes a man with a sack on his back. Oh, honey. Yonder comes a man with a sack on his back, baby. Yonder comes a man with a sack on his back. He's got cordell in that sack, baby. My honey, my.
JD and the kid weren't really outlaws. They were just trying to make it.
You want to spend another night in the county jail?
Give me that mess. I'll find a way to...
Now you're talking, kid. Come on.
Smokey and the Good Time Outlaws. Sometimes it seemed like the whole world was against them.
Watch out! JD, the people driving crazy!
Hold on, kid. We're getting out of here.
They're trying to kill us, but hold on, JD!
My goodness, what's going to happen next?
Man, things were just starting to happen. You cowboys see two girls?
Why, what's up?
Kidnapping, that's what. They're not going to get too far, though. The sheriff's got roadblocks up from here to Nashville.
Hold on!
What do you ladies like to do for fun?
What do you call fun?
There they are! The kidnappers!
Nobody tells me how to run my business. I'm not trying to tell you how to run your business, Mr. Buffy. We're not trying to be personal. It's just... Not personal. Listen, Sonny, I'm not going to let a second-rate cowboy act dictate to me. Yeah, that's right. Go on, get out of here. If you take my advice... No way! I'm at it! You listen to me. You listen good. I'm going to try it. Now, you hear me? I'm going to try it, and ain't nobody going to stop me, not even you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. It's just a country song I'm singing. Finally made it on my own. Yes, that's the album. Finally made it on my own.
All they had was their music, their dream, and a mad, mad Smokey who wouldn't go away. Smokey and the Good Time Outlaws introduces an exciting new star, Jesse Turner, with Dennis Fimple, Diane Sherrill, and Slim Pickens as Smokey. That's show business, Andy.
The following report to the Royal Geological Society is a true and faithful account of events that befell the Society's expedition in Manchuria. I must accept responsibility for its ending in disaster. What was in there? I told you, a fossil, part ape, part man. It lived 2 million years ago.
Take a ride on the Horror Express. Positively the most blood-chilling thriller ever conceived.
Siberian tundra, the Horror Express rampages towards its destination of doom. See the dead come alive and the living howl in terror on a non-stop ticket to hell in Horror Express. Starring Telly Savalas and those masters of horror, Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee. Horror Express.
Let's get together now. You know I love you.
You asked me if I ever longed for him since we said goodbye. Sure, I get sad, but it's not too bad. It only hurts when I cry. It only hurts when I
You really are one.
I told you I was.
I've never known a girl with a
I want to tell you about a friend of mine. I love him so he drives me out of my mind. He's my fly boy.
Now, Bonnie, listen,
You listen. Here we are, all alone, way up high. Just the two of us. You don't get all your kicks from surfing, do you?
Hey, you're doing all right.
Yeah, so are you.
You mean... Oh, lay off, will ya? Edie, I love you.
Don't you, I love you, me.
Beach blanket bingo. That's the name of the game. Beach blanket bingo. Beach blanket bingo. Beach blanket bingo.
Bluebeard. A man with an eye for beauty, an ear for music, an appreciation for talent. Burton is Bluebeard. He had a way with the world's most beautiful women. He did away with them.
Why did you kill them?
Why else? They deserve to die. One he shot. One he drowned. One he falconated. One he froze. One he chopped. One he coffined. Two he chandeliered. Richard Burton as Bluebeard. Do you like me?
Of course.
Do you love me? With Raquel Welch,
He was so kind, so gentle.
Verna Lisi,
Oh, lover, when I'm near you.
Nathalie Delon, Mary Lou Tolo, Karen Schubert, Sybil Danning, Agustina Belli, and Joey Heatherton.
The great hero, trembling at the thought that his myth might collapse.
Burton, Bluebeard.
painting by this fellow who paints these dead red nudes?
Just the one.
Exactly.
He's an artist, blessed with talent, cursed with a vampire's lust. A young man reveling in the full powers of his manhood, but his passion for life is haunted by the vixen of death. Others envy his magnetism, bringing under his spell the most sensuous of hedonists.
So where would you like me?
Here, try this.
Artist and killer, killer and artist, who thirsts for beauty and blood.
You come back to me just like I knew you would. To create death together.
The cats can't make the scene fast enough. The chicks can't make it quick enough. There's never been a beach ball like Beach Ball. Starring that riptide rider, Ed Burns. And in this, their first and only movie, the greatest, the grooviest group of them all, the Supremes. Those lovin', feelin' boys, the Righteous Brothers, with their big soul sound. The Four Seasons, singing. Hondells. And that sensational new group, the Walker Brothers. Don't move your feet, swing your arms. How can you blame these beach bunnies for flipping out?
Come on, guys, pick up the tempo. Wow!
Yeah, swing, little birdies. They're skydiving. It's the only way to fly. They're surfing, hanging 10, and riding the big 9. They're skin diving. They're racing in the Riverside Rally. And the sweetest little streamlined baby of them all, the Silhouette. The hottest deal on wheels. It's got Ed Burns, Chris Noel, and guest stars, the Supremes, the Four Seasons, the Righteous Brothers, the Hondells, the Walker Brothers. 9 great song hits. In Beach Ball, catch it.
Karate killers are taking over. Don't try and outwit them, because you can't. Don't try and hide, because they'll find you. The Karate Killers is based on the popular television series, The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
And now, we must say goodbye. You will continue your journey alone. There is just enough fuel to take you out over the blue Mediterranean.
No one can escape their savage brutality.
When you gave me back that bottle, there was something else in it.
Don't worry. It will never show up in an autopsy.
You murdered Simon!
Diabolical sadism is their trademark.
Please don't kill him. I'll tell you. It refers to a friend of my father's in Japan.
Sayonara, Mr. Kuryakin. Underneath, the facts are even more startling.
What?
And revealing. The karate killers are backed by enormous wealth. Decoys cleverly divert police investigation. Their trap is always set for death.
The secret of extracting gold from common seawater.
In a scheme so fantastic that it could only be hidden below the polar ice cap.
Tons pouring into our storage vats. When gold production starts, lock them up.
Your identification, Mr. Solo. I'm here to take you to your doctor's appointment.
Mr. Solo, yours is not the only unscheduled appointment. Crime makes many excursions into the amorous, arduous, adventuresome realm of the helicopter spies.
You'd better tell us where we can find Sebastian.
Concealed behind these bold actions are the real desires, conflicts, and intrigues that can change the destiny of the world.
All units, secure countdown positions. Countdown set. Confirm all tower tracking zones. Double lock all computers.
A rocket.
Brothers and sisters.
And a religious cult combined to make an audacious assault on humanity.
Will you not let him die?
That is exactly what I am going to do. Switch to alternate G. Mr. Solo, you have a curious affinity for trouble. And for women.
Help so. I'll slip into something more comfortable.
Mr. Kuryakin, you will also have your hands full.
Violence is your department. You'll think of something, I'm sure.
An encounter with a mad mastermind makes Ilya an unwitting accomplice to the fine arts of international crime, blackmail, and death.
Voulez-vous prendre pour légitime épouse Julie Roussel, ici présente, de notre mère, la Sainte Église?
You place an ad in the paper, wife wanted. It is answered by a girl you don't know for a reason you can't guess. Suddenly you realize two things. You're in love and you're in danger. Mondo, Danude, Truffaut, Mississippi Mermaid.
Catherine Deneuve. Francois Truffaut's Mississippi Mermaid.
Just call me angel of the morning, angel.
Hey, radio. What's the matter? You don't got a quarter to put in the jukebox?
Are you Lucchino?
Hey, turn that off.
Come here a minute.
Whoa, whoa.
I have something private I want to see.
Whoa, whoa.
Jimmy is a man on the edge. If you've ever felt like fighting back, if you've ever felt madness surging inside you, you know this man. A man who hurts.
Patsy Comanza? I'm calling in reference to financial obligation you have to Ben Angelelli.
That's none of your business.
We'll see about that, Pat.
It's summertime, 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 summertime,
Hey, waiter, tell this character to turn his radio off.
What are you eating, shrimp? You're gonna tell me this song doesn't go with your shrimp?
Hey,
Yo, Mike, that's my son.
If you've ever felt everything closing in, if you've ever felt ripped apart by passion, you know this man. Jimmy, a man who loves like he hates, a man who hurts.
I called him,
Get rid of him!
I can't do that, I never will.
Never. You forget never. This is now.
This isn't gonna get your money back, Dad.
This has nothing to do with money.
I can't.
I should have strangled you in your crib.
I tell you, Jimmy, why don't you call me when you're ready?
I can play this piece. Phew. I can't. I need you to want me. If you don't want me, I just can't do anything.
What you gonna do, Duke?
I can't seem to relax. My hands just don't work right, and my mind starts interfering. Can you understand that, Ma?
Welcome back home. Dad?
What's on your mind, pal? When one motion picture creates such a sensation, some will love it. Others will be angered by it. Everyone will be stunned by it. Whoever you are going to be touched by fingers.